for sales commissions, there are two types of, two considerations for the sales commission. One is for quarterly commissions, and the other one is residual commission. These are only applicable to sales team members, so there's only a few. Quarterly commissions, this is paid every 45 days after the end of the quarter. So for example, from January 1 to March 31, quarterly commission, that is due May 15. The same thing for April to June 30, that is due August 15, and so on and so forth. So for quarterly commission, the determination of that is from the first day the publisher starts earning, and then we add 89 days. So basically, from the first 90 days that the publisher starts earning, that will be part of his quarterly commission. On the 91st day, it will be forwarded to the residual commission, and then the salesperson will earn residual commission from that publisher as long as the publisher is active, and the percentage is dependent on the new sale that they close for that month. So let's start first with quarterly commission. So for Timur, he was our sales rep, but he resigned, I think, earlier this year. His commission, his quarterly commission, is a total of all of the quarter, and then this is the sales that he closed for that quarter, and then divided by 3 for the average of 3 months, and then his rate is 0.5. So he gets 0.5 from for every quarter. So for example, if he closed this publisher on October 11, so he starts earning commission from October 11 plus 89 days, so that would be until January 8. Right? So for what is due first for the quarter 4, so that only includes commission from October up until December, which is then payable in February. So this is the only amount due to him for February. But of course, since there's like a residual commission for January, from January 1 to January 8, then that part of the quarterly commission will be included in the next quarterly payout. So January until March, this amount will be due in May for that year. So it really, for Timur alone, and for the other guys except for Nikhil, we base it on the exact day that the publisher started earning, right? So this is only for how to compute for the quarterly commission for Timur. And then by the after January 1, January 8, the last date of his quarterly commission, this publisher will be transferred over to the residual commission. So residual commission here, the residual date starts January 9. So from January 9 onwards, whatever commission that we earn from this publisher from January 9 onwards, it will be included to Timur's residual commission. So if we go to this publisher, January 9. So from January 9 until January 31, Timur gets 140. That's, I mean, he doesn't get 147, but it's the basis of his commission. So that's 147.71 here, and then I'll the rate here. I'll discuss it in a bit. So again, this is only how to determine the quarterly commission specifically for Timur. We base it again on the start date of the publisher. For the first 90 days, he will earn quarterly commission, which is paid 45 days after the end of the quarter. After, on the 91st day, or on the, after the 90 days, the publisher is transferred over to the residual commission, and then from there he will start earning residual rate for that. Just want to point out that on the first after the first 90 days, this publisher will no longer be included in the quarterly commission. So as you can see, there's no more M2 commission for Timur in the quarterly tab. He will start earning in the residual commission. So this is fixed for Timur. Rates may have changed. Let me check. Right. Right. So this is fixed for Timur, and then for the residual commission is dependent on the goal, on the set goal by the sales team. So for example, for Vini, this is another rep. If he closed 700 new sale for the month of, let's say, August. If you reach any new sale, meaning he closed new sale and the publisher started earning $700 across all publisher, he will get 1.5 commission. So let's assume that this is Timur. If he closed 700, Timur will get 1.50% here. So that's the residual amount that he will get. For Timur was the first one to earn a commission, so the SOP is, I think, via voice. If not, I will have to check communications, but basically this is how his commission was computed. Now the question is, how do you determine the start date of the publisher to help you determine if they are paid correctly for those months? So this is called the new sales team residual commission. These are actually taken from HubStuff. Well, at the beginning of 2021, or towards the end of 2020, all data are almost not found or not gathered in one location. Some of these are from Slack, some of these are from operations team. So we just base it on the info forwarded to finance team. But I think you can also verify this data from HubSpot since you already have the access. So for 2021, we generate a report for the publishers that were closed or that went live. Again, this is not the date when they were closed by the publisher. This is the date that the publisher went live. Meaning, if this publisher was closed in November but they only started earning December, so that is the data that will matter. And then we determine their the new sale that they closed for the first 30 days of earning of the publisher. So in this, for example, so cartao.com, this went live December 11, and for the first 30 days, that's the plus 29 days, publisher has earned has generated, or M2 has generated $0.13 commission for the first 30 days. And then as you can see here, we have added salesperson. So from here you will be able to determine how much did the publisher or did the um, sales team has generated for the first 30 days that the publisher went live. So in this, for example, Timur closed 1,000 or was able to generate 1,570 for this publisher, and let me check for January. He gets 2% commission. I'll have to check the communication on his goal because it seems that it wasn't included in here, so we'll have to check the goal set for Timor. But yeah, so depending on the amounts that they have generated for the first 30 days of the publisher, that's their sales commission. That's the basis of their residual commission. For Vini, for example, for January 2021, he was able to generate M2 commission of almost 2,000. So if we base it on goal here, he generated more than beyond the maximum threshold. So for Vini, he should get 2% commission for January. So let's check. Here. So he gets 2% commission. So again, the quarterly commission is fixed, at fixed rate. The residual commission, the quarterly commission is at fixed rate. The residual commission is determined by the new sales that they closed for a certain month when their payout is due. Alright, so for the residual commission, basically these are just revenues that each publisher earned. As you can see, they're imported from the sheet of the publisher or from the publisher 2.0 sheet. So should be able to see it here. For the month of, let's say, February, 678.21. So that should be that's the amount that you should consider in computing for the residual commission.